And how cold is the water?
Room temperature?
I can't do room temperature, I'm out.
Mr. Fulton is a hedge fund manager who lost money to GameStop. Ben is a newly minted millionaire who invested into selling NFTs. And Abigail is a corporate lawyer who made money off of GameStop, unlike Mr. Fulton. Now let's go meet our first contestants of the night.
Hey everyone, I'm Karen.
And I'm Nadine.
And we have the Beats box. Hey everyone, is online school getting way too boring for you?
Some may say, same old, same old.
Well, my partner and I have a solution just for you. Introducing the Beats box.
Our state-of-the-art convention allows anything you say to be turned into a rap.
Let me show you how it works. This is the mic, and this box uses our technology to turn your words into some mad heat.
With teachers using this, online school will never be boring again. Karen, why don't you try it out?
Okay, here we go. This is the beatbox, and this machine rocks. This is the beatbox, and this machine rocks. Wow.
That's great.
Nadine, why don't you try?
All right, Karen. I was forced into this. I was forced into this.
Wow, that was great.
I agree.
So yeah, use the beatbox so you can avoid a bad year.
Avoid a bad year.
Don't believe us? We'll take it from one of our teachers.
Hey everybody, invest in the beatbox. It makes teaching a whole lot easier and so much fun. Let's test it out. Napoleon had a really tough time coming to power. It wasn't easy.
So cats want to flex like they Napoleon, but what they don't know, it takes time to turn it on. Born on the island of Corsica too, a family of little means, then shipped off to military school like he was a brat, but he was all about the history and guns that went brat and boom. Big guns, cannons, and leading, recommended to the army, so he just kept on feeding his ego, which was larger than him. He was a shorty rock, but that didn't bother him. He knew he was destined for straight greatness, and when opportunity knocked, he was ready and waiting to defend the revolution from cats that weren't down. He took a candidate and straight silenced those clowns and became the hero of the whole damn day. When asked to take charge, it was like, say word, okay.
That was dope.
Wow, that was great.
Yeah, it was. That's why you should invest in the Beats box. And it's retractable.
Yeah, Beats box, Beats box, Beats box, Beats box. So we know our product is obviously the best product, but we also know there's someone coming after us, and we know you have like a budget of $1 million, and we want to like give some funds for them. So our offer is $999,000 and $999 for 1% equity stake of our company, because it's just that good of a company and it's just so strong, you know? We just have faith, and I think you all should have faith in us too.
I'm Nadine Suki, and I approve this message.
I heard during the pitch video that one of the participants was, quote, forced into this. So I just have a little bit of a concern there. If one of the members of your team, Karen, was forced into this, then how can you translate that potential animosity your team member has towards you for forcing her into this into making a successful product?
So I'm not going to lie to you and say I actually followed you throughout the entire question. I kind of lost track, attention span.
That's unfortunate. Okay.
Yeah, but Karen and I have since gone on a Taco Bell date, and we have really connected over our love for tacos. And we also have plans to go to Blaze together. Well, Miss G once told me that when you dine with other people, you have like this connection like no other.
Very intriguing. Thank you.
So, out of the three sharks here, who's the one that you're hoping invests in your company?
The one with the money.
I'm a student here. Sometimes I'll listen to my hip hop beats, you know, some Kanye. Like Nadine, what's the name of your bird?
Kanye Nest.
Because we appreciate hip hop, and I think a lot of students feel the same way, and I think that's why you should invest in the company. This is for the future of our children.
How much are you expecting to charge per unit?
$4.
$4. Okay. And what's the cost of manufacturing this item?
1 cent.
Wow, that is a pretty incredible product margin.
Yeah,
Sorry,
we're
profit
just
margin.
incredible people. People go to where coolness is, and Nadine and I embody coolness.
This will be the future and all, and there's 7 billion people on this planet. Everyone will have one. It's just how you communicate. People before us used to use crows or something to talk to each other. Now they're going to use the Beats box.
I noted that during the video, there was a little spritz part of the Beats box. Does it come with patented scents?
Just swag.
You know, the tissue box itself doesn't hold up very well after a long amount of use. How do you see this product of yours holding up under some pretty intense usage?
Well, we have actually collabed with Ca. They will be made out of titanium, and so then they will be bulletproof, and you've got nothing to lose.
If you are currently making $25 million in a day, what exactly do you need our investment for? What are your plans?
Well, we want to just give you swag because we're in the giving nature and stuff, so.
Oh my gosh, Nadine. I was talking to her and I was like, dude, we're so rich. It's so crazy. And I think we need to share this with someone because it's so hard to carry the load of being so rich sometimes.
I'm gonna make you a deal.
Okay.
However, I can't only take 1% equity of the company. My offer to you is $800,000 for 10% equity.
I'm interested in the software part of what you're discussing, the stuff that's going on behind the machine. The machine itself, the hardware, unfortunately is going to make it that I am out on this deal.
Excuse me?
Do you just not like Ca? Is that what the issue is? Just a Ca hater?
I'm willing to invest $800,000 but I will need a 15% stake in your company.
Even if you're giving 1 cent more, Abigail gives us a better evaluation. Yeah. We know fancy vocabulary too.
We'll give you 0.3%. Take it or leave it.
Mr. Fulton, I just want you to know that I bet you're just jealous that you're just jealous of Nadine and I's.
Yeah, I'm leaving it because
you're just jealous of Nadine and I's hair. That's it.
$1,000 for all of your chicken nuggets.
Okay.
Okay, we have a deal.
Apparently, they went from a Beats box to chicken nuggets, but let's hear the thoughts of our Eagles after this first pitch.
That was really something, huh?
That was something. Something is a word for that.
I had no idea what to expect from that. It feels like you just invested in a box of chicken nuggets.
Now let's move on to the second and final pitch of the night.
Hello judges, today we'll be presenting a fascinating idea made by Kiara, a freshman, and me, I'm a sophomore. To start off, we want to thank you for your time and are here to pitch to you this idea. It's called Reminded.
Reminded is an app that encourages students to create healthy habits, especially since we're all online. Students like me and Isha sometimes fail to do better in school, and we need that little kickoff in order for it to be easier.
So Reminded has different customized features. For example, it doesn't let me forget I have an AP Euro timed right for tomorrow.
And we would like to show you our video that we both prepared. Hey you! Yes you sack of potato. Yes you.
First, that was rude. And second, how'd you even get in my room?
Is online learning being a tough one to you?
Yeah, I guess so.
Are you tired from sleeping at 3 a.m. in the morning and then waking up at 7 a.m. because you're studying for that one exam?
How would you know? What the?
Do you forget your homework before it's due at 11:59 p.m.?
well, on some occasions.
No one cares. Anyways, well, here's the app just for you. Reminded, the ultimate reminder app that takes your to-do list to a whole new level. Students, including myself, have failed to create healthy habits in order for distance learning to be suitable for themselves. For example, many suffer from the lack of motivation to try harder in school. Others may forget to wake up before school, and I have to admit, I do procrastinate a lot. Sorry, teachers. But with the Reminded app, it'll create a well-functioned personal routine, so you're not falling behind.
Forget to do your English paper? We got you covered.
Isn't it due at 9:10? You gotta be kidding.
Stuff like slap mode and water mode can prevent you sleeping during class. I tried water mode, though. It wasn't fun, but it will help you get reminded. And see.
I hope you guys enjoyed that little pitch. Do you guys have any questions or so far about our product?
How much are you asking for?
So we're seeking $100,000 for a 10% equity stake.
Eagles, I'd say that's much more reasonable than our previous offer.
I had an initial question. There are a lot of apps that provide students with reminders out in the market. I'm reminded of the default Apple app. What makes your product distinct from those that are already in the market, and how will you convince consumers who may already use some other type of reminders app to migrate to your application?
Our app actually does have a distinct feature of the slap mode, or I have here their spray bottle. So, most of the apps, there's like snooze buttons or something, it's like, yeah, I'll get it done. But this app, it makes sure you get it done.
So you're saying some kind of Bluetooth?
Yeah, definitely,
How much does your product cost exactly?
$5.
Wow. And what's your expected profit margin for each unit sold?
A lot.
Okay, I would be potentially interested. You talked about $100,000 for 20%?
10%.
Okay, $100,000 for 20% would be my offer, only under the condition that it's a one-time $5 fee for the app, and then after a year, we start to surprise them and tell them it's now a subscription service.
Yeah, I really like that idea.
I'm willing to make a $200,000 investment, but for 25% equity.
I kind of care a lot about where my money goes. Is there anything that you guys plan to do with your profits, like donating them to charity, or like half of your percentage profits going somewhere else, aside from my pocket?
We plan to do it for charities. Like, part would be charity, part would be like donating to, other places, like places where they actually need money. Some would be for ourselves because we're still young people and we still need a base in order to build it up, right?
I will offer you $230,000 for a 16% stake in your company.
And how cold is the water?
Room temperature?
Oh, I can't do room temperature, I'm out.
And 200,000, 25%. But I do, in addition, want your company to commit to carbon neutrality by 2030.
Okay, and if you accepted my offer, I would want a commitment that when the surprise to your consumers happened that you were going to be charging a subscription, it would have to be like a big surprise. I want it really like, surprise! We're so excited that you now have to pay $20 a month for this.
My offer will not be requiring a party. Just wanted to interject and say that. Yes, as you can see from my background, we want high returns on our stonks going through the roof. So please.
And in case you didn't notice, I have a pocket square.
I have a turtleneck, but I don't think either of those things matter.
It's a very expensive pocket square.
I have a very expensive turtleneck.
I like it.
But to make a counter offer, would you be willing to go down to 15%?
19%.
18?
No.
So Isha and I were talking, right? Like telepathically through the camera. And we thought it would be best to just stay with Mr. Fulton's offer.
Only Mr. Fulton's. So we appreciate all the offers that everyone gave today, and I believe that we have made a decision. We're going to be going with Mr. Fulton.
Woo, Mr. Fulton! Woo!
Now that both offers have been decided, let's take a look at how the Eagles think their night went.
I can't believe you guys went with that.
Apps are so big right now. Apps are so hot right now.
I mean, I know, but you should have at least asked for a different title at least.
I liked it actually. Reminded.
As far as a comparison between the two groups go, I found the first group's pitch, they were a lot more confident in what they were saying. They seemed to not be just coming up with everything on the fly. They had clearly established plan. And of course, it came to the point that I was overconfident and slightly treating us like pushovers. But I will give them credit that they definitely knew what they were doing. The second group, a little bit more on shaky ground, but I like their product more. So it was kind of it's a trade-off.
Do you guys have any last words?
Don't use room temp water. I know you went with his offer, but still, please don't use room temp water.